Okay, so this question asks you about the methods of training. It's asking you to study this resource, and it has given you intensities, work times, repetitions, work recovery and set times. Now, it's asking you to discuss interval training and to look at interval training and decide on how you would apply it for aerobic fitness, to develop aerobic fitness and to develop anaerobic fitness. So quite a hard question, 10 marks, so you can think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 marks each. So the best way to come at that is to break it down into what do you know. So if we look at aerobic first, you know that to make anything aerobic, it must be between 70 to 90% maximum heart rate. So what you want to look at is take anything that is not within that bracket. So the only two things or two maximum heart rates in that bracket are 80 to 85 and 70 to 75. So you can disregard everything else. Okay, so at least we've broken it down to one of these two. The next thing you want to look at then is your work time. Now this is a little more trickier. We know that a maximum interval training should be at least 20 minutes long. Okay, that's for aerobic training only. So each section should be around long enough to give some sort of aerobic benefit. So this is where we can rule out 10 to 30 seconds. That's too short. When you think about 10 to 30 seconds, you're thinking of a short sprint. So this wouldn't be enough for aerobic benefit. 15 to 20 minutes, as you're aware, is not long enough per the session, and also we wouldn't be using that as a single repetition. So what we're looking at here is 3 to 5 minutes or 60 to 90 seconds, okay? It's going to be very hard to look at the repetitions just yet, so we're going to go forward and look at the ratio. So the ratio, you know, for aerobic benefit should be 1 to 1 or 1 to less than 1. So you can take out anything else and must be 1 to 1 or 1 to less than 1. No recovery time would be where you'd build it into a continuous steady pace session. So this would not be present here. So let's write down what we do know in this. So we're going to write down 80 to 85 or 70 to 75. You're going to put down 3 or 60 to 90 seconds or 3 to 5 minutes. We don't know our reps just yet, and we're going to look at our ratio. We know our ratio is 1 to 1. So, looking now what we know, let's work it out. So if we were to do 60 to 90 seconds, well, it's easier to multiply or to do any division or subtraction by using just a round number. So we're going to use 1 minute, 60 seconds, 1 minute, okay? So 1 minute, if we were to perform that 1 minute, well, you're thinking there in and around 30 to 20 reps. And the reason you're thinking of that is 13 60s is 13 minutes, or 20 60s is 20 minutes. So there's your 20 minutes aerobic benefit, okay? If you were doing 13 reps in your program, you'd be looking at the 1 minute 30, the 1 minute 30, okay? So it could be 13 to 20 reps. It definitely wouldn't be performance once no reps. That wouldn't make any sense for this, obviously, because you're not looking at that 20 minute for the full session. And it wouldn't be 3 to 5, because 3 to 5 would be 3 minutes, and that, again, not long enough. And it could as well be, depending on the time, it could be the 20 reps. But you can see here, 13 to 20 works. 20 works on this area, and 13 works on that area. Okay, so you could have that. If we were to use that and to go down and look at it, we would need to look at the sets. So if we put down 13 to 20, if we look at the sets, when you look back at sets here, 5 sets, 10 minutes rest, 4 sets, well, we know it's already 20 reps is 1 minute, so 20 minutes. So you would only really need to perform that once, okay? Once. So 1 set. Or you could do 2 sets if you were making it more intense. So 1 or 2 sets, because 1 set is obviously 20 minutes. So that's what you want for the total set. So you put down 1 set, etc. Now, That would be correct if we were to use that. Now, if we were using 60 to 90 only, well, that's quite a short amount of time that you're running for, so you need to be running that period of time at our higher training level. So 80 to 85 would be your answer. So if you were picking that as an answer, 80 to 85, 60 to 90, 13 to 20, 1 to 1 and 1 set. Okay, we want to explore and see if there's any other answers. So we've said here there is a 3 to 5 minute mark. If it was 3 to 5 minutes, we need to look at the repetitions for that. So let's work on 5 minute work session. Okay, so it's 5 minutes for each rep. What could it really be to be of aerobic benefit? So if it was for 5 minutes, looking down through here, you could do 3 to 5 reps, because 5 minutes is 25 minutes. However, 3 minutes is 15, so it wouldn't be as best to work on that. So 3 to 5 minutes would not be 3 to 5 repetitions. If we were to look here at the 8 to 10 reps, and we're to work 3 to 5 minutes, 8 to 10 reps, well, you can work that out. 8 by 3, well, that will give you over your 20 minutes. So that could be your benefit, okay? So 8 to 10, repetitions. 8 to 10 reps, okay? Again, what would you work that as? So it was 3 to 5 minutes for each session. Well, 70 to 75 would work quite well there, because 3 to 5 minutes, that's a quite long period of time. So working 70 to 75 would give you a benefit there. Working out there. Again, how many sets would we do for that? Well, again, that's working over 20 minutes. So again, a 1 set would work.